My effort moment, my wilderness moment, literally was being homeless. That I don't think there's any. I don't think there's anything that trumps that. Being homeless in Van Nuys, living in a U-Haul van for 8 months, living, with my writing partner, John Knitter, who literally is one of the writers on North of the 10, and Canal Street and other projects, being homeless, living in Union Station, sleeping in car washes, like for going on like 1-2 years of being homeless. Like I'm talking about like really homeless. There is nothing like living beneath rock bottom, and then taking about 8 months to get back to rock bottom, then taking another 8 months to just get to like crawling, to get back on your feet, to then get back into filmmaking and, see what like God could do and turn things around in your life. So a lot of how I'm wired now, it just does not, it's gonna take like, you literally gonna have to like get on a plane, land, get in an Uber, go knock on the door. My mama open up the door and slap her in the face to really piss me off these days, because I've been through a lot, like a lot. And so, that to me would be my effort moment, being homeless, and then my praise God moment is like making comedies with, Daystorm, Don Benjamin, What's Good, Matt Rife, Stephanie Nerve, and the list goes on, where y'all can catch this movie February 10th on BET+. If I had to narrow it down to 3 keys to my success, it would be humility, because it takes a lot to get to a place of humility, to admit faults, wrongs, whatever it is that you're going through, to get to a place where you can just humble yourself to learn, right? Pain, because, without perseverance, there is no pain. There is no like struggle. There's no hustle. Like you know what I mean? Like, they always talk about like diamonds, you know what I mean? Like, and the pressure it takes to make a diamond, like, it takes a lot of pain to get to certain places, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of muscle, a lot of grit. And so I would say like pain, and then perseverance, like accepting that like you can actually achieve something, like being okay with like, I actually like, it feels good when you actually are in your purpose and you actually do something right? And it's okay to like champion yourself sometimes and just accept it, you know what I mean? And to persevere through all your challenges and get past all of it. So I would say perseverance. So as far as like Chicago, as it stands as a city, people like LaRoyce Hawkins, Taronda Jones, Kendra, myself, Hurricane, just a couple people here that stayed here, Chance, and I could go on and on with people. We already kind of been stapling in the city, and making marks, collectively. When you talk about creating content, you talk about like creating stuff for the city, it's happening right now, in a big way, in a major way. You have somebody like Joseph Sikora who comes from Chicago, you know what I mean, and talked to stars, and talked to G-Unit and said, I think Tommy should come to Chicago. You know what I mean? Tommy could have, if talking about Tommy from Power, could have went anywhere. He came to Chicago. There's a reason why he came to Chicago, because Joe's from Chicago, and it's the city to make it from. And literally, it's one of the first times that like literally there's been a major major television show that came to Chicago that said it was Chicago and wasn't New York. And it's things like that where, when we're doing films like North of the 10, and we're talking about Chicago, making it in Chicago, not making it in somewhere else and calling it something else. We made this about Chicago. The industry's here, just like it's in Atlanta, just like it's in New York, just like it's in LA. And I feel like if we can continue to empower people in the city, we can continue to build up Chicago in a positive light. In reference to your question about, am I trying to do what a Tyler Perry has done or an Oprah or, not necessarily. I'm trying to do what, God has guided me to do with my, the visions he's given me. And it's just continue to create good stories and real content, because the world is changing so much, and it's moving. And so our brand is more about building partnerships with people that are content creators that can continue to create content, you know. So